still WBA, WBO, the lineal champion, and now the new WBC champion, Vasyl Lomachenko. Before I even get into the round by round analysis of this one, I need to state that a lot of people said to me that Luke Campbell was going to get stopped. Um, Everyone believed that Vasyl. No one really gave Luke Campbell the respect he deserved. I knew enough about Luke Campbell to know that, you know, that's not gonna happen. I know first of all that his box is good enough where he's not gonna get touched up with shots like that, because Lomachenko is not a one punch knockout artist. So it takes a lot of punches to land, and I knew Lomachenko wasn't gonna find it easy to just get his shots off on Luke Campbell like he does for other opponents. So not for 1 second did I believe Lomachenko was gonna stop Luke Campbell. Um, Now as for the round by round breakdown, I gotta say the first round I gave it to Luke Campbell. Lomachenko didn't really do much. It was a lot of feinting, a lot of just head movement, like he was just kind of looking for openings. Whereas Luke Campbell was popping his jab, I wasn't really touching Lomachenko as much, but someone's arm was moving. But at the same time, Campbell did land shots, nothing concussive, nothing too heavy. But as far as I'm concerned, if one man doesn't land a shot and another man lands a couple, I feel like it's an obvious decision of who wins that round. So the first round went to Luke Campbell. Second round went to Lomachenko. Lomachenko in this round walked Campbell down. Was really was really starting to apply that pressure from round two. Not too heavily though, but he was more active in this round compared to Campbell. Campbell was still flicking the jab out, and was touching the body from early actually, which I knew about Campbell. I knew Campbell does like to go to the body, so nothing was surprising here. Round three, Campbell, I gave the round to Campbell. It was a close round. There wasn't much going on here, but from one thing I could notice from this round was that Campbell was definitely touching Lomachenko more. From what I could see of whose glove was touching whose head and whose body more, it was definitely Campbell's, by quite a bit. So I felt like Campbell deserved that round. Fourth round, I gave it to Campbell. I felt that he controlled the round more, very controlled the pace, kept Lomachenko at bay. With the jab, with his long arms, didn't let Lomachenko get inside, and was touching Lomachenko to the body again and touching him with some jabs. So I gave the fourth round to Luke. Fifth round, I had to give it to Lomachenko. It started off real close. This was the first time Lomachenko actually hurt Luke Campbell in this round. Like I said, it started off close, and then Lomachenko eventually caught him with a combination that both hit the head and the body. So I couldn't entirely tell which shot it was that hurt Campbell. I believe it was to the body, because from what I saw, Luke kind of folded after he was hit, and then Lomachenko targeted the body mostly afterwards. So yeah, that was definitely a Lomachenko round, no doubt about that. Round six, Luke Campbell didn't come out wary or nervous or cautious for this round. He came out like he didn't even get hurt in the previous round, and he actually landed the better shots in this round as well. It was a close round, but Luke definitely landed better shots and was more active. As for round seven, this was the round where both of these men hurt each other. I remember Luke hurt Lomachenko first, and it looked like Luke went in and got caught in the process. And definitely when it came to when they both hurt each other, Lomachenko acted upon that more. Lomachenko didn't get off him. Lomachenko didn't let off. Lomachenko walked him down, hit him with good shots, head and body, and because of that, I felt like Lomachenko definitely deserved that round. Round eight, Lomachenko again was much more active than Luke Campbell. Was walking him down, also going upstairs and downstairs, hit him to the body, to the head, and just slowly breaking Luke Campbell down even more. Round 9 went to Lomachenko. This was a close round, but I just personally felt that Lomachenko was doing the cleaner work, landed the more eye-catching shots, and that just indicated to me that Lomachenko should have won this round. a lot of these rounds were close, to be honest, and some of them could have gone either way. But this round especially was really close. But I just thought that Lomachenko deserved it. Round 10, Lomachenko won, walked Luke Campbell down again, and was just doing more. At this stage, this is when Luke Campbell was starting to really slow down now. I think Lomachenko's body shots have more of an effect on Luke Campbell than Campbell's body shots on Lomachenko. Kind of similar to the Linares fight, Campbell and Linares fight, where Campbell was touching Linares' body, but somehow Campbell was the one who ended up slowing down towards the end of the fight. But yeah, round 10 was Lomachenko's. Round 11, this was the round when Luke Campbell went down. Not much was happening before it, but then Lomachenko hurt Campbell, and Lomachenko, he smelled blood. He smelled blood and he jumped on him. And this time, he was successful in putting Luke Campbell down. Campbell got back up as I expected he would. He didn't look that hurt. He looked tired, but he didn't look like he was on his way out of there. Round 12, final round, I gave to Lomachenko again. Lomachenko hurt Campbell again this round. But prior to that, both landed good shots, and it was kind of even up until Lomachenko got him. And then once again, Lomachenko tried to push, but Lomachenko hasn't really got the power to be just putting guys out like that. So it was just a flurry of shots, and Luke Campbell survived to the end of the fight, and therefore I had this fight 116, 111 to Lomachenko. The judges somehow had it 119, 108, which was really interesting to me. I didn't get that one. I thought Luke Campbell definitely won more rounds than they gave to him. But what I think happened is I think the judges gave the closer rounds to the champion from what I saw. All the rounds that were tight, all the rounds that were hard to that were hard to separate between the two, I think they just gave it to Lomachenko. I don't know why, maybe it was a champion thing, but whatever it is, I didn't particularly agree with it. I think the story of this fight was just, it started off with Luke Campbell. I think it was size and power that kept Lomachenko at bay for the first half of the fight. Because if you listen to my scorecard, by the time we got to the halfway point of the fight, I had Luke Campbell up 4 rounds to 2. So I definitely believe it was down to Luke's size and power, and also that reach. It was a 5.5-inch reach. That's kind of crazy that Lomachenko actually just worked it all out and eventually took the entire second half of the fight for me. But yeah, and then once we got to the second half, I think Lomachenko figured everything out, knew what he had to do, and executed the correct game plan to get to Luke. He let off combinations, he hit Luke to the body, and that's just Lomachenko. I thought, that's the special fighter we know him to be. As for who he fights next, he wants to unify. I think that should be the fight. He keeps saying Gervonta Davis' name, but he's not fighting Gervonta Davis next. We all know that because he wants the IBF strap, and I don't doubt he could beat either Teofimo Lopez. I don't doubt he could beat Teofimo Lopez or Comey. So it looks like we're gonna have an undisputed champion if that fight gets made. But yeah, that's my round by round analysis of this fight. Lomachenko showed levels. Luke Campbell definitely represented himself well in there tonight, though. There's nothing to take away from him, especially that he gave Lomachenko trouble in the first half by not allowing Lomachenko to really get off his shots, keeping him at bay. But this is Lomachenko. No one really expected Luke Campbell to win. Lomachenko was always going to figure him out, always going to find a way to get to the target, and that's exactly what he did. So Lomachenko, that's another W for Lomachenko. Luke Campbell, that's his second failed attempt at a world title now. I don't doubt he could be a world champion. It's just about who he fights. The Jorge Linares fight was close. I did think Linares won that, but it was close. I mean, Linares, yeah, it was close. But Campbell just needs to, he just needs to get back in the gym and keep working, man. I believe he'll get there one day. You don't become an Olympic gold medalist for nothing. He definitely has the skills, he has the ability. It's just about who he's been put in there up against. But yeah, so that's my analysis. It's Brooke. I'm out. Please like, subscribe, and comment in a bit.